did you meet our dad?
I met Antonio Lemons Allen when I was 24 years old. That was a long, I know. Yeah, I met him when I was 24 years old. He was a cab driver at the time. You know, I don't know how to drive.
Oh, yeah.
So he had picked me up, and I kept noticing, like, wow, he had smelled good. His profile from me sitting in the back of the car, he, like, was really attractive to me, right?
Yeah.
So we exchanged numbers, what have you, and the rest was history.
When did y'all have me?
He had you in August of 2011, and you was my first child.
Oh.
Okay, he had already had previous children. Okay, I had met some of them.
What's the name of his children?
The name of your dad's children. Okay, your dad has 9, and I got 3 of his children. So from in order is Alex, it's Amaya, it's Tone, that's little Tony, Tavon, Janae, no, Tavon, you, Seth, Janae, Aaliyah, because I was actually going to name my daughter Aaliyah, but it was like a really ghetto situation with him and his other baby mama, his girlfriend at the time. We was arguing, and so I understand young ladies when y'all argue over a man. I did it before, and I was arguing. I was like, I'm gonna name our daughter Aaliyah because I had a son at the time, and she had girls by another man. So she ended up taking the name and named their daughter Aaliyah. But Aaliyah, it's fine. I love that name. Everybody know I love Aaliyah. Shout out to Aaliyah. Rest in peace. So his daughter Aaliyah, Antoinette and Kaylee, because Kaylee and Antoinette is named after me and him. Callie and Antonio. Antoinette, dark skin, she came out. Antoinette, Antonio, Kaylee, Callie.
Oh.
See how I did that? And then, I think that's it. Did I do it? Alex, Amaya, Tone, Tavon, you, Seth, Janae, Aaliyah, Antoinette, and Kaylee. They're the babies. So, yeah. That's a lot. I still remember that, like, oh my God.
What were some things that you liked about my dad?
Well, your dad had a sense of humor. Okay, he would make me laugh. We would laugh, and he was really good at capping on people, what they call roasting or blazing.
Oh.
So we would laugh, and then at the time I was a weed head. He had some good weed, old school weed, and we would when I was pregnant with you, some of the things I like about him, even though he didn't have a car at the time, he would still come and pick me up sometimes in his cab. He would try to drop me off in his cab and stuff like that. I would ride around with him. And we would laugh and joke, and I really fell in love with his personality. Like, he was really cool with me, you know what I'm saying? And then this right here, I was working as a medical biller. I had my own desk and stuff like that. When I worked in the medical field, my scrubs. And some of the other ladies there would be acting like weird with me, and so I was able to talk to him about that. So he was really easy at the time to talk to. Really funny, really easy to talk to.
How was Dad with me?
Your dad with you, I was able to see different sides of him when you have children with a person. This was my first child. You were my first child. So
yeah,
me seeing him interact with you, he was very gentle. He's normally like a stern man. He worked in transportation, so he did cabin.
Yeah.
And then he started doing trucking. He was really, really